Give me a sec, will ya? I can barely move without spilling over.
Hello everyone and welcome to Battlefield 5. This is my hardcore playthrough of the Under No Flag War Story campaign. So I'm going to be doing this in hardcore mode. I'm not aiming for a completionist run, just getting through hardcore as quickly and efficiently as possible. So it's just basically just an entire episode of me flexing. So I'll try not to talk over them too much, but this is mainly a playthrough of gameplay. It's not really going to focus much on the story at all, so those who want the story can look elsewhere for spoilers. There obviously are going to be some spoilers, but as I said, this is just not going to focus as much on the story. This is all just a bunch of setup for the meantime. The real action will only start a little bit later.
Don't make me come over there and get you, son.
Apparently he doesn't want to be up on that cliff top. So yes, well apparently there's other stuff they want me to look at.
See some barrels over there.
You know I wouldn't try using them for cover. You never know what's inside.
I can see the airstrip. It's a long way off, though.
The hangar there is most likely secured. So once you're down there, pull your finger out your ass and find a way inside.
Yes sir. Right, here we go. Let's get moving.
Easy.
Okay, so here we get to the real meaty part.
You horrible bastard, Mason.
So I just like to always keep in crouch mode, because this is actually basically more of a stealth game, to be honest. It's a lot more rewarding if you play it stealth style, at least according to me. And I know everything, obviously. Yeah! You can actually throw objects to distract guards. So he's gonna turn over there. Yeah. You can just distract him so the other guy doesn't see it. I want to actually like get him behind here, so I can kill him, and kill him good. Okay, great. So far so good. Let me not jinx it. Jinx. You look tired. Have some sleep. Catch some Z's. Ugh. Okay, good. At least I disabled the alarm so nobody could run over and get that alarm. Okay, so that wasn't too bad, but wasn't perfect. Okay, so that's actually the first part over. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go over the hills and infiltrate from the back. That's what I did last time around and it worked horribly. So we're just going to try it again. Okay, so there's one and there's another one. Where's he? There we go. Okay, so when we get close, all I'm going to do is... Well, that was a fail. Okay, so let's actually scope out this place a little bit. So, there's the alarm. So we can just keep that in mind. Is there anybody up there? It doesn't seem like it. Let's just check behind us. Okay, so there's one guy over there. And then way in the distance there should be another guy. There's always like a guard or two that spawns randomly that, you know, comes and messes everything up. So just have to keep that in mind if we're gonna go further into the future and have much success. Collectible area. Okay, apparently there are collectibles here. So as I said, I'm not gonna go 100%. Let's just scout around and see if I find a collectible. What's nice about this place is it actually kind of reminds me of places I've actually been, like with all the details on the rocks and everything. It looks like KZN, KwaZulu-Natal here in South Africa, the northernmost part of it. Reminds me of that. Oh, here's a letter. Okay, so we got... I want to go home. Yeah, me too, mate. Me too. Okay, so... take them out fast enough. It should work. Cool. And for some reason the stealth system in this game is so cheap that then the rest of the Nazis are not even going to realize. One of my guys died. There's a guy up yonder. You got to be careful of those guys with that icon that looks like a steering wheel. It's actually a sniper crosshairs. They got good vision. Okay, where's some universal ammo system coming in handy. I think this is suppressed, so we're gonna swap this around with the suppressed version, just in case there are other, you know, guys with sharper hearing who know the sound of a gunshot. I mean, they're in war, obviously they would know the sound of gunshots, but anyway. DICE has never been good at implementing AI. Even as far back as Battlefield 2. It used to drive my uncle and I crazy. Just how stupid those freaking bots were. This guy's busy having a whiz. You are now terminated for public indecency. Rest in peace. So there's a guy up there. So, as I said, I'm gonna like go with the high ground. I'm using the Obi-Wan principle. What did I tell you? Okay, hopefully nobody heard that. Shut up, phone. Okay, I don't think anybody did. Famous last words. Where is this guy? Ah, there you go. Give me some of that good ammo. Okay, so they did hear it. They only sent one guy. Died how you lived, always taking the flak. Speaking of a flak, here's a flak. So will come in handy later, wink wink nudge nudge. Following with the Obi-Wan principle, we're going to have another principle that's closely related called the Raven principle. Now what is the Raven principle, you might ask? Let me show you. Climb on the highest part. Here we go. Raven principle in action. At least I have the higher ground. It's still Obi-Wan principle, but shh. Okay, so I don't see anybody. So I can just scout out these guys over here. So we're going to have to silently take them down. I like to make a silent takedown. So as I said, the AI is really dumb, in case you guys haven't noticed. Anyway, so there's a big enemy you gotta be aware of in this section. So, firstly, I don't know if that's him. Yes, that's him. That's the fire... I wanted to say the firefighter guy. That's the fireman. Or the guy with the big... fire nozzles. What do you call the guy? Flamethrower. The guy with the flamethrower. He's not going to go down with a simple headshot. I don't know. Where is he? Ah, that is... No, that's not him. By the way, when you're aiming down the thing, you don't have to go out of it in order to reload it. You can just click the button, it will reload, and then go back into scope, which I find very useful over my many hours of playing this game. Okay, so where's the flamethrower guy? Where'd he go? I will name him Steven. Where's Steven? I want Steven with a PH. Okay, that was a bit of a fail. Never mind, fixed it. Okay, so Steven saw that, and I think he's gonna raise an alarm of some kind. We're actually gonna have to, the best way to get even with Steven is to lure him over to us. Okay, so that guy's down. We're gonna have to actually empty our rounds into Steven. Well, thankfully he's making it very easy because he's being dumb now. Okay, actually no, let's just quickly restart the checkpoint. That didn't work as planned. Only problem with this checkpoint system is it starts you all the way back. And some of the enemies respawn, some of them don't. That's always the gambling part. And I ain't no gambling man. Mr. Public Indecency, he's drinking way too much water, that's why. No, wait. Just reload here. I should have stood on the ammo. It's kind of, game's kind of dumb like that. Like, if you reload a sniper and then you put one bullet in, then it reloads the rest and then disappears instead of just waiting for you to finish reloading and then pull up the rest of your cap. It's kind of stupid like that. Okay, so we're gonna avoid Steven for the most part. We're just gonna take this guy out. Or not. Like I killed him mid-sentence, but he didn't even realize. Yeah, so Steven's actually really kind of stupid. And so I'm just like sniping him. He's just literally standing there waiting for me to kill him.
Oh, come on!
It's not actually supposed to be this easy, but you know.
Need to find a way.
Yeah, so you don't have to actually clear the... I'm not going to clear the rest of the barracks because, you know, as fun as it may be, let's just get along with it. Well, that was bad. I think there's usually only 4 coming out of a truck. Famous last words? No, thankfully not. No, leave me alone, plane. I'm going to shoot you down. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Let's get out of the way. Alright, didn't go too bad. Alright, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was the first episode of the first campaign in 1942. I forgot the name now, and that was the first act. So join me in the next episode in which we're going to do the second act and finish that, and then the episode after that we'll finish the third act. And I'm not looking forward to that one because it is pretty difficult, but it's alright. We'll just do it. Right, so thanks guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys again next time with another video right here on Jettison Inc.